Students from China from our sister school came here, and my family decided that we should host a Chinese student, which was a great experience because they said it was very different from China. We went to grocery stores, to the mall. I just basically showed them what it would be like if they actually lived here, the life of an American teenager.
Do you like bowling?
Yes.
Do you have bowling in China?
No, I never played.
James, do you like bowling?
I know Chinese. His Chinese name was William, and mine was Harry. Well, his real name's Han Yu.
Okay.
What was?
It was Han Yu.
Okay.
Not Han Yu.
You know what? So on the Saturday we had him here, we went out on Lake Santa Fe on my boat, and so we had Steven and William and Savannah and Crystal also out there, and we got to go tubing, which was definitely another experience that they've probably never participated in. It's kind of one of those very American things, and so we had a lot of fun. It was a little bit scary at first, but then it was just like any other kid. They had fun. So on Thursday afternoon, we went to Paynes Prairie, and that's where they have all the big gators and to see a lot of wildlife and just kind of a very Florida, North Florida thing to do. And we got to be able to get really close, and we found a little gardener snake. And so my dad caught it, picked it up, and what surprised me was my student actually wanted to pick up the snake and take a picture. Because he had been a little bit shy, but like he actually took the initiative to say, "Hey, can I take a picture of the snake?" He got to experience nature that's not in like a zoo or in like something. You're not really being observed. It's kind of like you're in it. And I thought about it, like that's definitely a very unique experience. It's really cool.
You knew it had to come to an end, but because it was for a week, it was just so short. I'm an only child, so it was really cool having a sister for once. So I had a lot of fun, and I was really sad to see her go.
PK has a sister school in Nanjing. Last year was the first time that they had American students visit that school, and this year they plan on repeating that. And it's kind of a cultural experience as well as an international way of pulling the world together, I suppose.
Everybody knows someone who's been to Europe or someone who's been like to other places, and they have stories to tell and everything, but I don't really know anyone who's been to China, and it's not one of those countries you hear about, and it's like communist and everything, so there's a lot of like kind of veils surrounding it in America, because I thought it would be super awesome, and I was right, it was really cool. It's awkward. I mean, yes. You kind of walk in, especially when you don't share a language, you just kind of like walk in, and like I saw my host's mother, she kind of greeted me, and just kind of sat me down on the couch, and there was like TV on, there's like some Chinese opera. I was just kind of there while this family kind of like started doing its dinner routine.
We've always had this like view of China as like, oh, it'll be so weird and so different. But like when we went there, it was like, wow, they're just regular kids, and they just speak a different language and do a couple of things different.
PK Yonge is actually giving me the opportunity to go to China this year during spring break. So we get to see the students and how like they interact at school and how they interact with their families for 2 whole weeks.
It'll be a cool experience, and it's somewhere that's completely different from America. There's like some similarities and some differences, but I feel like it'll be pretty cool going in a place that a lot of people don't speak English.
I'll be fine. I have my Say Hi app. I'll live. As long as I know how to say bathroom, food, and danger, I think I'm good.
Danger.
Danger. Like ayúdame, except in Chinese.
I am personally really looking forward to just seeing how they, like the similarities and the differences. I feel like it's going to be more similar than a lot of us think.
I think that anyone who's thinking about this trip and thinking about this opportunity should really know that it's a very important experience for people who have lived in America their entire life and haven't left. It's very important, if not vital, to the education of younger people.
You just have to know, like, nothing bad is gonna happen. Like, they're gonna treat you like their own kid, and obviously their child is fine. So you just kind of go with the flow and just accept it and just do whatever they're doing.
If you're gonna do it, you have to be like an outgoing person. because if you have a Chinese kid over your house, or you go to a Chinese kid's house or go to their school, and you just kind of like sit there on your phone the whole time, you're not going to get anything out of it. Like, you're basically going to be, you might as well like be a tourist staying in the States, because it's about the people you're interacting with. That's basically why you're there.
I want to go to China because, I mean, it was also my first time being out of the country. And to experience someone else's culture and another person's language and just be in a different country, something different from what you've always grown up in, is just something I feel is exhilarating and I would love to do over and over again.
You can only look at things from the same perspective so many times before you know that there's more out there.
I feel like it's important to visit other countries and have an understanding of their cultures, because it's beautiful to learn about new cultures and see new countries and visit new people and learn of their ways of living, because I feel like that's gonna, like, that changes us, you know? It's like, I don't know, it changes our perspective of life.